Hi everyone, it's Melissa, and today I am sharing with you my TBR for July. So, I will be participating in Jane Austen July this year. I won't be able to do all of the prompts because I have a really big book here that I want to read most of it in July, but it will probably creep into August. So, why don't we just start with that one, shall we? It's To Green Angel Tower by Tad Williams. Sorry, there, that's better lighting. To Green Angel Tower by Tad Williams. This is the third and final book in the Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn trilogy. This is an epic fantasy series, and I have really been enjoying it. I am really excited to see where the characters are going to end up, what's going to happen, how things are going to get resolved. But it is over 1,000 pages, and this is a trade paperback size, so it's quite long. I do want to finish it up before the end of summer, so I don't want to let it linger too long. So I am going to try to read over half of it for sure during July so that I have less than half of it left for August, because I would really like to be done by the end of August. So, To Green Angel Tower, I am so excited to continue the story. But yeah, it's long, so it's going to impede my ability to read other things this month. But I do have another 2 books that I think will be possible to get through, and a possible 4th in physical format, maybe, I don't know, and then an audiobook. So I will definitely be able to read the audiobook like during my commute to work. So I'm going to be listening to Know My Name by Chanel Miller. This is her memoir. She's the victim of the Stanford rape trial or rape case that happened a few years ago that garnered a lot of media attention. And this is her telling her story of what happened, and also her experience in the criminal justice system as a victim, and what the trial was like. And yeah, everyone says really good things about this book. I love a memoir anyway, so I will definitely be able to get to that because I will be listening to it on audiobook. So the next on my list is Neuromancer by William Gibson. I am buddy reading this with Keely from a Bibliophile's Journey. I think this is the book where Gibson had coined the term cyber, I think it was. And this book was written in like the early 80s before we really had a good concept of like the internet or like sharing of data in that way. I know this book involves artificial intelligence in some way, which is something that I find really compelling in science fiction. So yeah, I'm very intrigued by this one. And the last book on my list, well, last couple of books, are for Jane Austen July. So I will be reading Emma by Jane Austen. This will be my first time reading it. I am reading this actually with my In Real Life book club, so it's perfect timing. We are also going to be watching the movie together, although we're going to be watching the movie later on in the summer. So I won't be doing that prompt during Jane Austen July, but I probably will be rewatching Clueless, which is a modern retelling of Emma. So I'm very excited to read this. This is going to be probably my one and only book for Jane Austen July, but if I somehow miraculously have time to fit in another physical book, I would like to read Longbourn by Joe Baker, I want to say. If that's not right, I will post the correction. It is Pride and Prejudice from the vantage point of the servants at Longbourn. That's just a perspective that I think would be fascinating. So if I have time to read that for Jane Austen July, I definitely will. If not, I don't think I will save it until next Jane Austen July. I think I will probably read it later on this year, hopefully, if I have time to get to it. But yeah, that's very much on the maybe pile. So those are my reading plans for July. Please let me know below what you're planning on reading. If you plan to take part in Jane Austen July, please let me know what book of hers you'll be reading this month. And I hope that everyone enjoyed this and you're doing well, and we'll chat soon. Take care. Bye.